G'day everyone, this is Wings95 playing Hand of Fate. This game is not particularly well known, but I'm playing it today because it's an Australian made game, and I feel like I should be playing as many Australian games as possible because that'd be good for all Australian game players and makers. So I have played this game before, but I'm going to start anew today, and we'll see how it goes. So there are two different types of modes, story mode and endless mode. Endless mode is pretty much how it is. You just go forever. But I'm going to do story mode today because the story is still pretty big. So here's the opening intro.
13 gates.
13 gates.
And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back.
So yeah, that's all pretty creepy. It's saying turn back because it's dangerous. Okay, so the Jack of Dust. So I've got to defeat a lot of these players like the Jack of Dust and the King of whatevers and the Queens and stuff before I can actually verse him. At least that's how I understand it. So he'll draw the deck here. Now as you can see I have my little dude there. I can choose where to go. Obviously I can only step once. And this is the only place I can go because there's nothing to my top, bottom, or left. So the Maiden is what I landed on. From my memory, the Maiden was something you always wanted to land on. She was good. So one day in a shabby forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the forest folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What would you ask of me? So she gives me one of these three things. Longer life, supplies, or gold. I believe longer life is just more health, and I've got 100 out of 100, so I think that's good. Supplies is food, and every time you step once, you use one food, so you've got to keep your food stocked up, or ask for gold, and obviously gold is just to buy stuff. So at this stage in the game I'll ask for gold, because I have plenty of food, plenty of health, and you can never have enough gold. Merith seems surprised. It is unlike adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if that is what you wish. So now I draw, or the dealer draws 3 gold cards for me. And this makes it random. So I could get 30 gold, or I could get 3 gold, really. Or I could get a mixture in between. So let's see. 25 gold, that's good. 15 gold, still pretty good. And 30 gold. See, that was quite a good haul. So tons of gold from that. I think 70, all that maybe. So, that was good. Very good. Now, she responds with, the greatest of magical artifacts were forged long ago and have only limited uses before their power is spent. Use them wisely, and they may guide you to victory. Farewell, mortal. So, this is all story-based and stuff, and there are like little quests, and then you have your big quest, and all that. It's quite an in-depth game, really. So, let's continue on. Mr. Lionel, the first card of quite a long quest. We get to see Mr. Lionel many times, and he can either be terrible or great. So this is the start of the story. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. So let's see what he says. His widened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desires with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He crackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. So I don't remember what he wants, but I do remember that if you ignore the goblin, he'll just come back, same card, like a little bit later, and so there's no point in like postponing it. So I'm just going to do it now. From memory it was the food, so I will give him some bread from my plate. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seeming satisfied. So that cost me 1 food. 1 food is perfectly fine. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He smiles, a warm grin, then reveals all his chipped and yellowed teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I? Draw 1 shield card. So there are many different cards, from swords to shield to everything. And obviously a shield card is defense. It will help you in when you start getting attacked and stuff like that. So let's see, hopefully I get a good shield. It's just a normal shield. It has the reflect, which is great, because in battles then you can reflect it. It's kind of like a parry in Assassin's Creed or something like that. Or counter. Counter is what I was thinking of. Then, before you can stop him, with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out of the tavern. So, he's not a great dude. Oh, well, let's head on, see what we get. Twisted Canyon. I do remember this one. You see like some glinting something in the bottom of the canyon and you decide whether you want to go for it or not. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick pines, perfect for climbing. I'm gonna take the risk. It's very early in the game, got full health and everything, so I'm gonna climb down to retrieve the weapon. Now, here's the randomness. There's 1 failure card,
Choose from these.
and a whole bunch of succeeding cards. Now there are like epic fails and epic succeeds and stuff like that. Sometimes there are more failure than succeeds or anything. Now, it's kind of hard, but I believe the one that I'm on at the moment was the failure, so I'm gonna go on this one. Ah, I got it correct. See, I got the success, so I didn't fail going down there. Very carefully you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Draw 1 weapon card, just a normal sword. That's fine with me. And it's obviously better than my rusty axe, so I'm going to equip it.
Moment to savor.
Now I've got a better sword. Last one of the dungeon, going on the stairs. You always have to find the stairs. There's nothing else left for me here, so I'm going to take the stairs. And he redraws a new. Got an achievement for doing the first level without taking any damage. I don't think you could take any damage there anyway, except for if you had fallen at the canyon. Here's what we got now. Dead Man's Gorge. I don't remember this one, so let's see. While crossing the ancient rope bridge of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. It's an ambush. Ah, we have our first attack. Draw 1 monster card, just 2 dust, which dust from memory are just the normal humans. So, this will be fine. And now this is the cool part. It spawns you in with whatever you have, your shield, your sword, or whatever other abilities you have. And you get to fight. See, it's 1 on 2 here. The controls are pretty basic. X to attack, all that. Y to counter when that green stuff comes above him. And yeah, it's pretty basic, but it's pretty fun. Like, it gets intense later when you have like 5 skeletons and 5 dust and a boss as well. Now that was pretty easy first encounter, but obviously this is still kind of the tutorial stage. Now I recover what I can from the dead, and I draw 3 gain cards. So I got 1 draw 1 from the armory, got an axe, 2 more damage in my sword, so I will equip that. 3 supplies, that's good, and 5 supplies. So that was pretty successful. Now I can either go up or I can go right. I'm gonna go right, just cause. And it's an ambush. Okay, probably shouldn't have gone right, but oh well. We can come out of ambushes as well sometimes. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. 3 dust this time. So it's amped up a little bit in difficulty, but not much. I'm sure I'll be able to do it. Probably lose no health. So let's see. Now I've spawned in with these 3 dust. Let's go and immediately start attacking. Pretty good. One's already down on the floor, but he's not out, I don't think. Oh no, maybe he's dead. Oh, and B is to stun as well, which I can do with my shield. And oh no, he's not dead. Wow, he's been knocked on the ground many times. There we go. It is my 2nd encounter. Gone, and we lost no health, so we're doing quite well so far. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. So let's hope he doesn't attack me. from what I saw, I think that was a failure card as well. So I'm going to go this one. No! Okay, I failed. I was taken by surprise. You are knocked to the ground. When you recover, you find yourself alone with the dead. Okay, so I failed for the first time there. Luckily, if I had succeeded, I would have got stuff, but failure wasn't bad. I didn't lose any health or any gold or any food, so that's okay with me. I've got a shop. This is where the gold comes in handy. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering travelers. Adventures. General shops offer a range of items and healing, but at prices a little higher than usual. So there are specific shops. There are like armories and then food stores and stuff like that, and they offer cheaper prices, but you can only get specific things there. This shop offers more broader range, but obviously things are more expensive. Now, let's just see what he has first. So here's our first shop. I doubt I'll buy anything, but we're just gonna have a look. So healing caps, shield, sword, explorer's helmet, they all have different things. This healing cap looks good because it heals the players, double what you'd usually get from a healing card. I've got that shield, got that sword, and explorer's helmet. So if I bought this, then I'd be able to see the stairs as soon as I entered a new level. I'm not going to buy any of that. I could sell some stuff. For instance, I'm going to sell the sword because that I have no need for that since my axe is a lot better. So let's sell that for 3 coins. Awesome. Got an extra 3 coins now. I won't sell either of these two because I'm currently using them. I don't need any food and I'm not damaged at all, so that's all we need from this shop. And now let's continue on. This has to be the stairs because it's the last one. Oh, no, it's the boss. So this is the first boss, the Jack of Dust. With him will come other minions, and up for offer if I beat him are those 3 floating tokens, and tokens unlocks more cards, which unlocks more story and more supplies and stuff like that. So you need to try and get as many tokens as you can to keep going for the game, but sometimes there's a risk in getting the tokens. Obviously we have no choice here because this is where the story is leading. If I can't beat him, then I can't do anything else. So let's try and beat him. Now with him comes 4 dust, so this is obviously the hardest because we've got the Jack of Dust here. Oh, look at him, got a nice big machete, and 4 normal dust characters. So here we go. Now yes, as the commentator was saying at the moment, some attacks cannot be countered or blocked or anything, and they come up in red. As you can see, he had some red stuff above him instead of the normal green that we're used to. So I can't counter that or anything. I just got to dodge out of the way as I've been doing. Oh, keep dodging. So already taken out 1 dust. So this is good. Oh, but there he just used an attack that I can dodge and counter. So that's good. Keep rolling out of the way. Oh, no, he's just down. I thought I killed him for a moment, but no, he's just down. Still attacking everybody. Oh, dodged back into that. Okay, that's my first damage. Oh, no, get out of the way. Come on, everybody else is dead but him. Yes, we did it. We did it, boys. Here we go, the first boss dead. Yes, killed him. Epic first boss. And now here I've got my tokens. Let's activate this token, see what I've got. 5 more cards. So there's all different cards that will be available in the next level. Here's my second token. What do I get from here? Got other item cards. Will look pretty cool. Better than the standard stuff I have. It's my third and a normal card. It is a special card because it has that gold thing at the top. And now he's re-rolling everything and we will go for a second round. Here we go. As you can see, this is the cabinet. Whenever you beat somebody, it's turned over. And as you can see, I have defeated the Jack of Dust. And next, I will be going for this lady. Or man, the Jack of Skulls. I thought we were versing the first queen here. And after every time you have to go to the deck builder and build up your deck as that would suggest. Now, I'm not into this, doing exactly what I'd want and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna put the recommended deck, and he'll do it all for me. There we go. I've got 12 out of 12 encounters and 12 out of 12 equipment. So that just keeps random for me, so that I don't know what's going to be there. And I find that fun. Here we go, the second world, or whatever it's called. We found another Twisted Canyon. So, we've been here before, but I'm going to still attempt it, because it's still pretty easy. It's a 3 in 4 chance. And that was easy. I know that the failure is right there, so I'm not going to pick it. There we go. Now, I'm hoping that it will give me an awesome card, because now we have more and more equipment cards in, and they're a lot better. So I'm hoping I can get something special. And it's just the general axe. Okay. Better than my rusty axe, but oh well. Because you start from the start every time, so I get my rusty axe back, and I don't have any shield at the moment, I'm pretty sure. So it's still good that we did this. Oh, the maiden again. So this is a little odd to get these two cards both immediately, as we've already gotten them before. Once again, I think I lost the gold, because it's what I need the most at this point. 40 gold, that was good. So 63 gold there. That's more than enough for me at the moment. Once again, glad I picked it. Okay, we're starting a new quest here. Captain of the Guards. Let's see what he has to say. And there's a token up for grabs. So if we do this, we get the token, more equipment, better, all that jazz. You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forwards, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Broken bones litter the area around the man, but there are still more closing in on him, and he appears badly injured. So let's see if we can help this guy out. Stranger, he calls, as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. Awesome. He's given me his mace. 27 damage. And it has a new passive ability thing, Holy. So this anything that is holy does more damage to the undead. So that's good for me, because I'll be versing a lot of undead here. And obviously it has more damage than my axe, so there's no question taking his mace. Here we go, versing these two undead for some random Captain of the Guards dude. So far so good. This mace is awesome. 1 down and 2 down. That was pretty easy with this awesome mace. Because you can kind of see it there. That looks pretty cool. And now we've saved him. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Kaburi, or however you say that, he says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and bought its minions. That doesn't sound good. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than these skeletons. And I now have collected the card's token.
The token is yours. Well done.
Yeah, another token for me. And now we'll leave this dungeon. So now we're in the next area. Let's just go to this, because there's nothing else. A traveling mage. So he's a shop, just like the others, but he only deals in like magey stuff and magic and stuff. I will go and sell my sword, but that's it. So I sold my axe, and now I've just got the one weapon, which I'm perfectly fine with. Now, last time we were at a place like this, I went right, so this time I'll go upwards. Let's see what's here. A river. I don't recall what the river is, so this will be interesting. Another token is up for grabs here, so I will definitely try to attempt to cross the river so that I can get this token. Let's try. There is one huge success and one failure, so I'll try and keep my eye on the huge success. I think that was it. I have no idea where the failure is, but I'm pretty sure this is the huge success. No, just normal success. I'm perfectly okay with that. Your light armor makes the crossing relatively easy. You reach the other side, cold and wet, but unharmed. So that's pretty cool. But I didn't get the token because I didn't get the huge success. But there's nothing I really could have done about that, so... oh well, we'll probably get the river again soon. And now we've hit the stairs, but there is one card I haven't uncovered yet, so I'm going to turn back. Usually if I have low food, then I wouldn't do this, because I'd just be trying to get through to get more food. But in this case, I have more than enough food, so I'll go through, and we found Mr. Lionel again. Now, last time we didn't actually give him the right thing, so it didn't progress Mr. Lionel's story. We just got a shield. So, I don't recall, but I like to keep hold of my gold, so I'll ask him what he needs this time. I need to help you. Oh, it's exactly the same actually as what I did when I gave him the bread. So instead of last time, when I gave him 1 food and he did this time I've given him nothing as he's giving me the same thing. So this is definitely the thing you'd prefer to do. Don't give him food, guys, because that's a waste of food. I got a pretty cool shield here. It's got Reflect Encounter, and for this shield special ability is that every 3rd encounter does not consume any food. So that's not big. I mean, we don't get many encounters. That might only affect me once or twice where I'm not consuming food for an encounter, but I'll take it. It's better than a shield with nothing, so here we go. On to the next level. So in this world we have the Jack of Skulls, which he has to be the last one there. And here we've got the card, A Winding Trail. Let's see what happens with this. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws 1 monster card. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us your gold or die. I ain't gonna give up my gold to some bandits, so it's only 2 dust, so phew, there's no way I'm giving it up. I shout a battle cry and wield my weapon. Here we are, just 2 easy bandits. They shouldn't be any problem for me with my awesome shield and awesome mace. Here we go. Easily killed the both of them. Stupid bandits trying to take my money when I could easily defend them. And now I search their body for loot. Haha. So 1 equipment. Let's see what I get here. Chains of Rage. So this breastplate has a special ability where there's a chance to restore my cooldowns when getting hit from bows and wands. So, not that I've met any enemies with bows or wands yet, but I'm sure it'll be good later on. And I don't have any breastplates yet anyway. And its defense is higher. So, definitely equip that. 3 food and 3 food. That was good. Just for having to take off 2 easy dust. Next we have the Dead King's Halls. Once again, I believe this is the start of another quest. So, see, there are a lot of intertwining quests in this game, and it's very fun. But here I have an opportunity for a token. You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. 2 monster cards. 3 dust and 2 dust, so that's 5 dust. I think I could take 5 dusts, and I want whatever's in there. Attempt to take them by surprise. 2 huge success, 2 failures. So I remember this. If you get the huge successes, you do fine, and you kill them all, and they run away and stuff. But if you get the failure, then I think you have to burst them. So I'm pretty sure I followed the huge success to this one. So let's see. No, I got a failure. So what happens? I'm spotted, and the creatures ready themselves for combat. So the huge success was basically no combat. And failure was obviously now I have to verse 5 dust. Which is reasonably difficult, but it's more time consuming really. I don't think I'll be hit much here. Yeah, I've got a nice combo of 23. And I think 2 of them are dead. Still have 3 to go. Oh, messed up my combo there, but that doesn't matter. Haven't been hit yet. And they're all dead and got an achievement. Master Combatant. Complete 3 combats in a single run without taking any damage. So, that's pretty good. Now I loot the room, and I get 3 cards, and I get the token. So, that was good. Get equipment, a helmet. So we saw this helmet before, actually. It reveals the stairs. So, I mean, that's pretty good. At the moment, I don't have any helmet, so I'll definitely take it. Got 5 food, and 5 max health. That's great. So that was definitely very good to attack those guys and not sneak away. the Devil's Choice.
This demon.
Hmm.
As often as he
Wonder, this can't be good for me, can it? A cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. Okay. So, 2 skulls, 2 dust, or 3 dust. Obviously I won't take the 3 dust. And since I have an item with Holy on, I'll pick 2 skulls. Yeah, let's attack these dudes. Oh, we seem to be on a boat here. These pirate skeletons? Don't know how I got onto a boat, but whatever floats your boat. Easy peasy kill here. So that was definitely a good choice by me. From memory, I do remember that the Devil's Choice, it's sometimes you pick the skulls and he's like, nah, I'll give you the dust instead. And so it's kind of a chance that you will get something hard if you pick an easy thing, but they were pretty easy for me, so I didn't mind. Excellent, the Devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. Wow, that's vicious. So I get the token and 3 gang cards. 3 food. 1 equipment. Just a normal axe. I'm not going to equip that. That's not as good. Could sell it later. And 5 max health. So now I'm up to 110 max health. And my health is max, so this is really good. But getting prepared for the Jack of Skulls. And a traveling tinkerer. Okay. Let's see what he has. So since I have so much money and I'm only 1 away from the Jack of Skulls, I thought I'd just buy the best thing here. And this is this mace, the Desperate Measures. So this mace inflicts more damage the lower the health of the wielder is. So not that I've been attacked much, but say I was on 1 health and this mace will be doing a ton of damage. So it's an iffy one, because obviously, as you guys have all seen, I have barely lost any health. But as the name suggests, desperate measures. And in desperate times, this will be great. And the damage is better than what I have anyway, so I may as well buy it, and I have more than enough money. And here we have the last one. I believe this will be the Jack of Skulls. There we go, the Jack of Skulls. Let's see how hard he'll be. He's got 4 skulls with him. So the Jack of Skulls and 4 skulls, I think this will still be pretty easy. Oh, look at him. He does not look happy. Not at all. But I've got him an awesome mace, some chains and stuff. I'm confident that I'll be able to... Oh! Okay, that guy was blocking. So this is something new. They block now. So I will have to use my B button that stuns them. Oh! Damn it. There's a bow and arrow dude as well. Ooh. Okay, this might be a little harder than I thought. Can stun him there. Now he's down. Of course, since they're undead, they are... Oh, he just shot his teammate. That was cool. I saw that a few of them are... oh, damn it. They're reanimating. So, that's not good. Okay, what's happening? Wait, oh, I already killed him. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, so he died really quickly. I didn't even realize that I had killed him. Oh. Nice and easy boss there. Got lots and lots of tokens here, so let's quickly open them all up. Got some card there. Another card. Oh, there's the White Minotaur. I remember him. He was pretty cool, but a little difficult. Got the White Council. I remember those missions. They weren't fun either. I got lots of other cards. Coming to my last token. Got 4 equipments. Okay, that was all fun. That was the first 2 worlds, I guess you could call them, or bosses. The Jack of Dust and the Jack of Skulls. Defeated them all quite nice and easily. And in the next episode, if you guys like this, I will keep going and show you the rest of the game. It does get a lot harder from here. These still kind of the tutorials, showing you all of the different mechanics of the game. But it's a great fun game, Australian made, which it makes it even better. And I hope to keep playing this game for you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you later. Goodbye!